Hello.
Hello, sir. Good
Hi
morning.
there. Very good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about
Can
you?
you can you see me and hear me clearly?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Great. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Preetham, and I am a trainer over here on English Sherry. It's lovely to have you over here in my session, Kalpana. So, how's everything going on at your end?
It's going good.
It's going good. Okay. All right. So, I think we are meeting for the first time. Can you tell me something about yourself, please?
Yes, I'm Kalpana. I'm from Noida Extension. I'm tutor as well as I'm mother of two children. If I
Mhm.
talk about my education qualification, I have done MA, BA, qualified CTET, UPTET. Along with that, I have 5 year experience in teaching.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if I talk about my hobbies, I love teaching, dancing, traveling. Now I am learning English language. So one hobby has become uh, that is interacting with people, different people.
Oh wow.
That's one more
Okay.
thing
So you love interacting with people in English, I believe.
in English. Yes.
Ah, all right. Okay, okay. So that's great. Wow. So it's an honor for me to meet somebody with so many certifications to their name. Huh? All right. The thing is that so you have been teaching for over 5 years now. All
Yes.
right. So do you teach at a school?
No, I used to teach in school, but I
Uh-huh.
teach in my academy.
Oh, so you have your own academy.
Yes.
Great. All right. So what are some subjects that you mostly teach?
Yes, in my academy, for six to eight class, I teach science and math, and for
Uh-huh.
primary classes, I teach all subjects.
All right. Okay. And how long have you been learning English, Kalpana?
I have been learning this language for 1 year with so many gaps
Oh, okay.
and
So not consistently, yeah, with a lot of gaps in
not
between. Right.
consistency. Yes, yes. But for 5 months, I
Uh-huh.
have been doing with consistency.
All right. Okay. 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 And when you teach in your academy, do you usually teach in English or you use your regional language as well from time to time?
Yes, yes, I teach in English.
Uh-huh.
I have started my academy 3 months ago. Uh,
Okay.
yes, and yeah, and in my academy, I teach in English language, and
Hmm.
I have one child who is learning the language.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Wow, that's good. So in your academy, do you have other staff along with you, or you're the only teacher over there?
No, no, and now I am the only one teacher
Uh-huh.
who and I am handling all.
All the students. Oh, wow, that's great. Okay. So I wish you all the best for
Thank
this
you.
venture that you have stepped on. Very good. It's only 3 months now, right?
Yes,
Great.
sir.
Okay, so good to hear that from you. So, how are your sessions going on here on English Yari? So, how's it going? Are you enjoying your classes with tutors?
Yes, yes. I am enjoying a lot, and I am learning so many things,
Uh-huh.
and I am more confident than earlier,
Uh,
and
I'm more confident,
I am more confident. Okay,
yeah, than earlier.
than earlier. Yes,
Very
and
good.
I feel yeah, I will learn
It's great.
definitely.
Yeah, you already know the language. It's all about being more natural and being more confident and improving your
Yes,
pronunciation. These one or two grammar mistakes, which we all make, in fact. So we are not perfect in this language. I make a lot of mistakes in my pronunciation, in my grammar. So I look forward to improving every day. So I try to be better than what I was yesterday, and it will carry on. It will go on for almost till the time I stay in this field, right? So the thing is that you can never stop learning. So even after 20, 30 years, I'll probably still be learning this language every day. So same
okay.
for you. Yeah? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Good, good. So, okay. So can you tell me once again about your hobbies? You said that you are more into learning English,
Teaching.
teaching, learning. And dancing as well. Did you say dancing?
Yes, yes, dancing and traveling.
Dancing and traveling. All right. Let's talk about traveling a little. All right.
Yes,
So, what kind
okay.
of places do you like to visit?
Sorry, sir.
What kind of places do you like to visit?
What kind of places? I like the far places. I like mountains, beaches,
Ah,
and I visited there.
okay.
I,
How many
I
places have you
yes, I
visited so
visit
far?
lot of places till now.
Uh-huh.
Yes, like Goa, Mumbai, and Nainital, Uttarakhand, Dehradun,
Okay.
and Simla, Manali.
Wow.
I I visited
Wow.
lot
So you
of
have been to
places
so
in
many places.
India.
All right. So do you
Yes,
travel with your family?
yes, I travel with my family only.
Hmm. And have you ever come to
I
this
I
part of?
love I love traveling, and my husband also loves traveling.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's why I have great fun when we visit other places.
Okay. So, how often do you visit in 1 year?
Mm, how often? When we have time around in 15 days, if we have 2 days or 3 days, we visit anywhere. It's not far.
Uh-huh.
If I have, if in once in a year, my husband can take leave for
Uh-huh.
10 days. 10 days.
Okay.
So we
Okay.
visit. So
Mm.
every year we go far, like mountains, like Simla, Manali, and Nainital. So we visit for the 5 and 6 days.
Uh,
Otherwise, in a month, in a 2 months, we visit the not far places. We visit for three
Nearby
days.
places. Nearby. No, we visit nearby places.
Yeah,
Okay. You
nearby
don't say
places.
not far places. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Nearby places. All right. Great. So, when it comes to speaking in English, what are some challenges that you normally face when it comes to speaking with new people, or even with your students, or when you're speaking by yourself? What are some major challenges that you face?
Uh, if I talk about the earlier, I was not confident that time, so I was facing lot of challenges. But now I am confident. I can speak. There is only two challenges in front of
There
me.
are
First is
only two
vocabulary.
challenges. There are.
Yes, there are some challenges in front of me. One is vocabulary.
Uh-huh.
Second is the thought.
Ah,
If I and lack of the thought.
okay.
If I am not aware
Clarity.
about something, so that time I fumble. Otherwise, if I have words, if I have ideas or thoughts, I can speak.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, okay, okay. All right. Um,
Vocabulary I try to learn, but sometimes I'm not able to understand the actual meaning, or how where I use the fixed vocabulary. That time I feel the difficulties. Otherwise I manage. So what
okay.
to do, learn this vocabulary, how to incorporate in my communication when I speak with someone. So I just try, but I'm not able to do.
Well, a lot of people make this mistake of learning just one word in a sentence. Okay. For example, if you want to learn this word called extravagant, okay, maybe this is the word
Okay.
that you want to learn. For example, okay, what people mainly do, they just pick this word extravagant and know its meaning and try to frame sentences. Okay. But my idea, or what I think would be more helpful, is to just learn the sentence or the chunk of the sentence. Yeah, how is it written?
Okay.
Right? How are people using this word extravagant? So it was an extravagant party. Okay. It was
Okay.
an extravagant
Relate
display
with
of wealth.
other words. Relate with
Ah,
other words.
yes. So
That is very easy. It is
yes,
easy to learn.
pick the chunk, and learn it
Yes.
like that, and frame a similar sentence. Right. So it
Okay.
will stay with you because our brain is not very rational at times. It actually depends on the connection. Okay, so you have to associate that word with a feeling,
The feelings. Okay.
Yeah, attach it with some kind of emotion. Give your own
Hmm.
real life example when you are actually learning the word, right? So it will stay
Okay.
with you. And that has been it worked for me because that has proven. Sorry, yeah, uh, yes. In fact, if I learn in this manner, then it has proved that yeah, it will retain for as long as possible. So build this connection, build this relationship with the word that you're coming across, and you don't have to learn 10 words a day every day. So it's not important. Focus more on the idea. Okay, so words are just embellishment to be more specific with your ideas. Okay, but for now, just focus on delivering your thoughts as articulately as you can. Okay, right. Why do
Okay.
we learn vocabulary? Not to show off. We actually learn vocabulary to convey our messages,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
So go with those words which you feel that it's relevant. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
For
Okay.
example, I recently learned this word called flamboyant. You know what it means?
Flamboyant.
Flamboyant. Okay. Now I'll never forget this word because I associated this word with Ranveer Singh. Do you know who's Ranveer Singh?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
He is hero.
So he is an actor, right? But what kind of
Hmm.
personality does he have? He's always wearing bright colored clothes, wearing different, like really funky shaped goggles,
Yes.
sunglasses.
Yes. Yes.
Right? He sometimes have different haircuts. He sometimes has different haircuts, right? And when he's speaking
Hmm.
in front of public as well,
He's
he's
very
sometimes very
different. He wears
like
dresses very different.
different. Yes, you know what? Now his particular character is actually called flamboyant. Somebody who
Flamboyant.
is like him, who dresses like him, who acts like him, right? Who's very showy, right? So
Hmm.
yeah, so that is called flamboyant,
Flamboyant.
right?
Okay.
And I always associated this word with Ranveer Singh, so I'll never forget, right?
Okay.
In any other new situation, I have to say, "Oh, wow, she looks so flamboyant." If somebody,
Yes.
right? So
Yes.
that's it.
Yes.
That way, I associate it
Okay.
with some kind of idea,
Okay.
right? It's like
Okay.
that. It's
It's
like
it
that.
is a
Yeah.
good thing. It is a good thing.
Yeah.
I will also learn by this idea.
Yes.
Hmm.
So it's a good way to
I
memorize.
always learn the vocabulary, but I forget always. If I don't use after 2 and 3 days, I forget always,
Yes,
and I
obviously.
will learn.
Yeah, it's okay because our human mind is although very smart, but it cannot hold a lot of information. Okay,
Yes.
so it needs repetition. So you have to revise at the same time. All right.
Okay.
So there's a thing called spaced repetition. You might be aware because you are a teacher, and as a teacher, what do you say? You say to your students, revise, revise, revise. No?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Right. Spaced repetition is when you're learning something. Okay, for example, maybe 3 words. Okay, make sure you learn it now and you revise in the evening. Okay,
Okay.
same thing you revise after 2 days, and once
Okay.
again after 4 days. Okay, and after 10 days. Chances are
10 days.
that after 10 days, it it's it's very you build a very strong memory of those words because you have revised how many times? 3 4 times in the span of 10 days, right?
Hmm.
So that is
Yes.
also important at the same time. There are very different ways to learn vocabulary. So these are some of my own steps which I followed
Okay.
myself. Okay,
Okay.
all
I
right,
will follow.
great, great. And do you practice by yourself learning English? How do you practice without any partner?
I used to practice myself, like
Uh-huh.
I ask question, I give the answer myself, but I did not record myself. That is my fault. If I
Mm.
record it myself, I
Yeah.
think I will rectify. I would rectify myself. So when I got the subscription from English Yari,
Uh-huh.
that I
Yeah.
came to then I came to know whatever I speak, I have to record myself and then listen to again and rectify your mistake. This is
Yes.
the thing I have learned from this English Yari, and I am doing, and yeah, I have been doing this, and I feel like that it this is the best mm, process of learning.
Okay. Now I'll add one tip over here. Okay, when you're actually recording yourself is one of the best ways how you can learn English. But make sure you don't record yourself for more than 2 minutes, because after that
Okay.
it can be quite tedious for you to rewatch the video. Chances are that we never watch a video more than 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, right? So make it short. Keep it short, maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes, maximum 2 minutes. Because if you just record yourself for 2 minutes, you will revise it. You will see yourself how you're doing, right? And chances are that you may encounter one or two mistakes.
Hmm.
After that, it's also important to re-record yourself. So just one recording is not enough. So you have to re-record yourself with corrections.
With correction. Okay.
So that's why you just don't do it for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, because it can take a lot of time.
Lot of time.
Rather,
Yes.
just do it for 1 minute. Maybe, for example, my favorite activity is to talk about your daily routine, okay, which I normally do when I meet new learners. So you record your daily routine, just 1 minute, okay, and you watch yourself. You check your body language and your voice modulation, and also check your grammar, also your pronunciation. Maybe you are satisfied, or you may not be that much happy with your recording, okay, but try to do it one more time, spot some corrections, right, and re-record it, do it for another time, and if you repeat this process for at least 3 times, you will see the difference in the first video. Yeah, from how have you improved in just a 5 minute time. There will be
Hmm.
some significant difference in the first video and your third video, right? So
Yes.
if you do this every day, then you will see some significant amount of change in yourself. Okay, very important. Take one topic a day, speak on it. All right,
Okay.
that's one way of how you can practice by yourself. Second thing is, I think overall you are a good speaker. To me, you're coming off as really fluent, and you look very confident at the same time. But if you can really work upon one thing that will change the entire way how you are communicating, would be a pronunciation. Okay, pronunciation.
Okay.
I'm not saying that you are making bad pronunciations. It's just that you can improve the way how you speak by overcoming
Yes.
this mother tongue influence, slight mother tongue influence.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
try to speak in a neutral manner, right? That will
Yes.
change. So for that, you have to read out loud. Do you read? Do you read out loud?
Yes. Yes, sir. I read loud. I read daily 10 to
Very
15,
good.
sometimes 20 minutes,
20 minutes. Okay, very good.
20 minutes.
Okay, and make sure when you read out loud, you work on this mouth movements. Exaggerate the
Yes.
sounds. Focus on the mouth, the structure, the jaws, the tongue, how it rolls when you pronounce certain words. Okay, and also focus on the shadowing technique. You know what's
Shadow.
shadowing technique?
Yes. Uh, Repeat after listening to.
Yes. So pick one speaker that you really admire, maybe Priyanka Chopra or somebody else, right? Whom you really admire. Oh, wow, what a fantastic speaker. Watch
Yes.
her video, pause it, listen to her, pause the video, and then repeat the same thing in a similar style, in a similar pronunciation. Please do this every day. And do this for 90 days. If you do this for 90 days, you will see some change in the pronunciation. That's how I
Okay.
practice myself. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. These are a few ways
Okay.
how you can practice by yourself.
Okay. I will try. Your
Yeah.
your accent is very good.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah. It's probably because of watching a lot of movies.
Okay.
I watch a lot of movies in English, right? Earlier,
Okay.
my pronunciation was also bad. I used to make a lot of mistakes. but I focused more on my listening. Okay. And
Okay.
after I listened, I used to imitate. I worked on my pronunciation. I worked on my delivery. I also worked upon my grammar and vocabulary at the same time, but those were not my important focus. My focus was more on pronunciation. Okay. Because grammar and vocabulary, it's a byproduct of the entire process that you are doing, that is reading and listening and watching and observing. So you accumulate vocabulary without even having to try.
Hmm.
How do you think that you have this Hindi words, Hindi vocabulary that you use? How do you have it? Did you learn Hindi word every day when you were a child?
No, 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 no.
No,
I never
right?
learned.
You never learned. So how? How
Yeah,
did you accumulate this level of vocabulary in
by
Hindi?
the observation.
Yeah, it's the same thing, right?
Listening,
Same, apply the
yeah,
same technique.
yes,
Yes. So listen
yes.
more, watch, observe. Yeah. So vocabulary becomes a byproduct.
Okay.
Okay. So you won't even know. In conversations, you will end up using a lot of good words. And you will ask yourself, oh, how did I use this word? Oh my God. Because our brain already builds a connection with that word if you listen and observe and you understand. Okay.
Okay.
It's very
Okay.
easy
I
if you
will.
follow the right steps. Okay.
Okay.
Just follow some right steps, have the right approach. This journey is very beautiful
Yes,
because
yes.
it never ends.
It's never
Because
end. Yeah.
the journey never ends. You know that, right? So
Yeah.
even after
And
five,
I
10 years,
feel
you'll
it.
still be learning.
I am enjoying this language. I feel I'm enjoying.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
a very good
you enjoy.
language.
Yes. Yes, this mindset is very important. You have a very good mindset that you're really enjoying the process, right? So that means you will learn faster than somebody who thinks, oh, English is difficult. I don't know. I don't understand. Oh, it's a difficult language. So you will learn faster than other people who have this negative attitude about this language. Okay?
Yes. And I love interacting. I love speaking out in English, and I feel it is a good thing. It is I am enjoying while I am speaking, while I am listening to, and I feel happy. I stop everything and keep it aside, and I sit to in front of the camera, and I start speaking.
Great. Yes. That's a beautiful attitude to have towards this language. So do everything. Immerse yourself in the language. Read, listen, write, speak, make videos, talk to your
Yes,
students in English. Yeah, it's a beautiful. Surround yourself, and in no time you will see some really, really positive change in yourself. Yeah,
yes,
you're a fantastic speaker already. You're speaking so well. So it's just a matter of time to be more natural. Okay.
yes, yes. Now
Yeah.
it's time to be natural. I have learned
Yeah.
all that things. I have lot of things in my mind, but it's time to speak out. It's time to um, I forgot the word.
No, no, go on. Yeah, it's okay. Everybody forgets. It's
It's
time
time
to,
to elaborate ourselves.
yeah,
Yes,
express
and
yourself
be
more vivid.
natural.
Yeah, it's time to express yourself more vividly,
Yes,
clearly, effectively,
clearly.
more
Yes, yes,
proficient in this language, right? So it's time to reach that level. Okay.
yes. When I speak, I feel I am good in looking when I speaking. I
Mm,
feel so the confidence will be higher.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. So maybe in our future classes, if we meet again, I'll do a lot of other activities with you. Okay. Well, it comes to speaking, and we'll have this exchange and discourse. You ask me some questions, I'll ask you some questions back. It's like an interaction. So let's just get lost in the conversation, and English comes naturally.